Hello, everybody. My name is Michael, and we are walking through this devotional series, Becoming New. And it's a walk through the epistles, which are those letters that are later in the New Testament. Today, we're in 1 Thessalonians, and this scripture is really about the understanding that God is more committed than you are. And I gotta ask the question, how committed are you? What I've found in my life is I'm far more inconsistent than I would ever readily admit. And I have a feeling that you're that way too. I have a feeling that you start things and don't finish them. I have a feeling that you talk yourself out of doing things sometimes. And the danger in that is sometimes we feel responsible for carrying the weight of our whole spiritual lives, as though if we don't try harder or pray harder or do more, then everything's just going to fall apart. And if we're honest, there's a lot of believers that walk through life carrying the weight of that pressure, carrying it all on their shoulders. And when we live with that pressure, we're constantly confronted with the idea that we are pretty inconsistent. As we look at statistics of churchgoers, less than 20% of people that would profess themselves to be Christian actually go to church every week. And every week is incredibly generous. Every week really amounts to 2 Sundays a month. That, my friends, is pretty inconsistent. We are by nature inconsistent. We fluctuate. We have seasons where we go to the gym 3 times a week and seasons where we don't go to the gym for 3 months straight. We have seasons where we cook our own food for weeks at a time and seasons where we eat out every single day for a month. And in that inconsistency, carrying the weight of our spiritual journey feels too much because we know that our hearts are fickle. We know that we are inconsistent. So carrying the weight of our own salvation, it's never going to end well. But Paul invites us to view things differently. He reminds us that God is working in our sanctification, and that shifts the weight. And sometimes we need that. I mean, your growth matters, your obedience matters, your ability to commit to God, it matters. But ultimately, God is the one that's doing this deep internal work in you. God is the one that is shaping you. God is the one that is pushing you towards transformation. It's not a solo journey. And the beauty of all of this is that God is immensely faithful. And when we say that God is faithful, we understand that God is not fickle or inconsistent like we are. When we say that God is faithful, that means always. Not sometimes, not 2 Sundays a month, always. And in that complete faith, that means that on days when your faith feels weak, on days where your motivation disappears, on days where you even struggle to see progress, God remains faithful, even when you don't. So this pressure to perfect yourself and to carry it all, you don't have to wear it because you were never meant to carry it by yourself. So what if today, just today, you rested in the faithfulness of God? What if you trusted the one that has continued to carry you towards transformation? And what if in this journey towards becoming new, you allowed God to walk beside you? My friend, this was never yours to carry alone. So trust the faithful God that walks beside you. And I promise he'll never let you down. My friends, I want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.